For the very first time in Married to Medicine history, Toya is making the most sense, and I don't know how I feel about it. But is y'all ready to talk about it? Cue the music.
Oh yes, bitches and hoes. I'm back.
I drop a player like it's nothing, it ain't working out. Now no debate or for discussion, bitch, I'm walking out. My time is money, I ain't loving, let you toast it out. Flip my weave and walk it out, look how I just bossed it out. Now come on baby, why you bugging, we can't talk it out. I keeps it moving, I ain't tripping, lost another spouse. I'm just a boss, it's in my blood, no I won't scream or shout. Grabbing my keys.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Voodoo Doll TV back with another review, and we're doing Married to Medicine. I think this season 10 episode, girl. It'll be down there in the doggone description because I don't know. I got too many shows going on in my head. But look, let me say this, y'all. Sweet Tea had her thing. She had her things. She had her bridal shower that was turned into a pamper party. I think it was given and thrown by no greater people in the group than Phaedra and Toya. Because in my opinion, this is just my opinion, they seem to be the ones who might have the most experience out of the group. No shade, no tea. Heavenly looked like a pillow princess. No shade, no tea. So the Simone, Dr. Jackie looked like she barely gets it. You know what I mean? So I'm saying Phaedra and Toya, if I needed two people or at least one person to throw my shower, it's going to be Phaedra and Toya and or one of the other. You know what I'm saying? So look. They throw the shower. We got Cecil and Eugene throwing Dr. G's shower. And we got two different kind of sides of the coins. And we also have two different generations coming together. And at this point, I don't know if it's really going to work. I'm just saying. And let me say this too before we get into this review. Quad showing up to this event, rather she was invited by production, rather she was invited by Phaedra. Girl, Quad is given why. I ain't gonna lie, Quad, and I like Quad, you know what I'm saying? But it's given why, Quad. And then for me, Sweet Tea, you a different breed of woman. Because the moment Quad would have came through the door, it would have been a quadriplegic episode going on. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no way she would have sat down, let alone talking about, come sit next to me, girl. But Sweet Tea, girl, you's a different type of girl. You know, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's down there with the people in Texas and the cowboy hats and all of that. Maybe y'all think different. Maybe y'all be riding the rodeos and all of that, and that make y'all a little more nicer. But where I'm from, she wouldn't have been able to make it to the parking lot. But anyway, I'm ready to get into this review, y'all. Y'all grab your things. I don't know how much cussing gonna happen, but just grab your things and let's go. Let's get into it. So the episode opens up. We got Toya on the phone with Sweet Tea telling her, hey girl, we gonna be in charge of your bridal shower. I need you to come in basically almost nothing because we gonna have some fine men pamper you. We got Eugene and Cecil doing your husband's bachelor party, so it's about to be lit, okay? Now, on the flip side, what I love to see, Dr. Simone goes to have lunch with Dr. Jackie. I miss their relationship, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I miss it. I think that it's cute what Heavenly and Dr. Jackie have, but this is my opinion. I believe to my heart of hearts that Dr. Simone and Dr. Jackie is the marriage that none of us wanted to see dissolve. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, they have a seat, girl. And it's time for lunch, and they saying that it's been a long time. And Dr. Simone was saying how a patient came in there talking about she was having these symptoms, and she thought it was just a little yeast, you know, a little bread. But it turns out it was something bigger than that, you know. And she said, I don't want to tell you to go do jail therapy, but girl, your nigga is out here cheating. That's what, you know, in so many, you know, terms, Dr. Jackie was saying. See, that's why I like Dr. Simone, because Dr. Simone would have said that, you know. But shout out to Dr. Jackie and Dr. Simone. So now she asked her, how's it going with Sweet Tea? And Dr. Simone said, my girl need help. You know, she's a millennial. You know, she's acting like she's so overwhelmed. She said Sweet Tea is in a struggle and she's overwhelmed trying to cater to Greg and his wedding and the needs. And she said she needs an assistant to go grocery shopping so that she can go ahead on and get, you know, and do the cooking. Now, my thing is, I'm looking like Dr. Jackie. Well, hold on, bitch. In 2023, DoorDash, you got all of these shop carts and all of this stuff and all of these things. Why do you need an assistant, bitch? But this is when you use common sense and logic over bullshit, you know. But either way, Dr. Jackie feels like this girl is on some other shit, girl. Y'all is weak as hell. Dr. Simone says she can remember a time where she had a husband, a toddler, medical school or practice or something like that. Either way, that she was busy. But these new girls are different. They breathe different and they hit a little different. And, it's our fault and we're going to get into it. Now, let's go on to the next scene. Now, Dr. Heavenly meets up with Sweet Tea to have some shots before she's taken off the market. So she meet up with Sweet Tea and was like, hey, girl, how's everything going? Are you ready for this wedding? And what's going on with Greg? Last time I saw you or last time they said Greg wasn't involved. Is he involved? And Sweet Tea said, hell no, that nigga ain't involved. She said, the wedding is a week away. I had to change the venue at the last minute because it's supposed to be raining. I wanted to be on the rooftop and I just want everything to be perfect. Now, Heavenly is trying to talk to this girl and tell her, look, girl, you worry about the wedding, bitch. You need to be worried about that bag, bitch. The nigga is 35 years older than you, bitch. He going before you. Go down there to the courthouse, get that life insurance, bitch. Go get all the stuff you need so that you can be successful, bitch. Because the nigga he ain't going to be here too long. You know what I'm saying? So Heavenly was like, but other than that, has he been like giving you some shit talking about like, has he been controlling is what she want to know. Cause she trying to see if what Quiet said was true. And Sweet Tea had to say, yes, he is, baby. Yes, he is. He always throwing the fact that he paid for everything, She said, but I got my own money. And Dr. Heavenly was like, but he still paid for most of the stuff, right? She was like, well, yeah. She was like, well, bitch, that's what I'm trying to say, bitch. He is controlling. Like, what is you saying? And Dr. Heavenly got in her confessional after Sweet Tea was giving the whole thing about how he staged a burglary because she forgot to set the alarm. And Dr. Heavenly said, Quiet said the exact same things. And if I was Quiet, I would have divorced that nigga too. Let that nigga go. So, Heavenly is on the side of Sweet Tea and Quiet, So anyway, we got the flashback of Quiet saying this is not about monetary gain. This is about love. And that's the exact same thing. Sweet Tea is sitting at the table after taking the back 3 shots, trying to tell Dr. Heavenly. And, at this point, I say cancel the whole wedding. That's just me. But, Dr. Heavenly messy ass, she just wanted to get the tea. You know what I'm saying? So she said, at the end of the day, she said, it's a very familiar thing. She seen it with Quiet. She said she know that he controlling because Quiet said the same thing. She said, but, this is her wedding. I'm just trying to come and get a piece of cake. Let's move on. Now, Cecil and Simone meet up with their boys. One of them 24, one of them 20. Michael, and I forgot the other boy name, but y'all get the point. Now, they meet up with the kids, and Michael, which is a 20-year-old, he was in Mexico. He goes to a community college, and he plans on going to law school. Miles, that's the other boy. He 24. He went to Howard, but he back at home at Georgia State, basically sucking up the AC and the heater. You know what I'm saying? That's what I got from it. Now, they're asking these boys, what is the plan? What are we going to do? Y'all basically some lazy-ass niggas. What is going to happen? Now, the boys feel like they are entitled. My mama got money. Like, niggas, stop acting crazy. Michael, which is the youngest, said, well, don't worry about it, man. Just go ahead and give me an apartment and I'll come on back home, and I won't even finish college, And let me just say this. I don't think that it's right that we push college on these kids because a lot of these kids ain't fit for college. Nothing to do with Michael. I'm just saying in general, But, Simone and Cecil come to a head because Cecil feels like, well, give him a chance, B. Give him a chance to figure it out. But Simone feel like these nignogs don't get it. They need to figure this shit out. They think I'm a walking, ATM machine, and so does Cecil. And I'm sitting here saying, well, you did say you met the nigga and pulled him out of the attic or the basement by his mom house, Dr. Simone. What else did you expect, girl? You taking care of 3 grown men like 3 blind mice. Girl, we got to be stronger than this black women. Cecil, go sell a house or do something so your wife don't feel so overwhelmed. Because she said she ain't got no money and this ain't no unlimited ATM machine, nigga. Ain't no money trees in the backyard, Cecil. Go to work. And I don't know if you're working or not, but I'm just saying the way you talking about give the churn a chance is giving you need a chance as well. And I'm tired of this. At this point, y'all been married for 59 years. If you need a chance still, then chances are all gone. Let's move on. Now, Dr. Heavenly and beautiful Allora are in the kitchen. They getting ready to cook some spaghetti out of the Prego can. Bravo, y'all messy. Because I didn't have to see that. Y'all didn't have to put that on the focus, but we saw it. Because, Heavenly gonna act like she's slaving over making a sauce from scratch. But, we all know doctors ain't no cookers. That's just what it is. But anyway, she's talking to Allora about, hey, girl, Dr. Daddy Damon comes in. I love me some Dr. Damon, girl. But he comes in and was like, hey, baby girl, I miss you. I love you. You're going to college. Can you just go right down the street to Spelman? Because you don't need to go out of the country or out of the state, girl. I hate to sound sexist, but my boys I wasn't really worried about because they can handle themselves. But you my precious little gem. And at this point, me growing up with a father, I appreciate that. I appreciate Allora having a man who actually cares. Now the throwback photo is Heavenly saying that was her and Dr. Daddy Damon. She said that was her first, but Allora said, well, no, she said another man was her first. And Allora said, but I thought Daddy was your first. She said, girl, it's different, girl. He was my first, but Dr. Daddy Damon said he had got her behind the bleachers. Now we all know what was going on in the 90s and the 80s behind the bleachers. Now I don't know how old Heavenly is, but I'm just saying 1 + 1 = 2. So now he back over there. They trying to convince Allora. Allora said she want to go to FAMU. And, they went to FAMU. So Allora feels like, girl, what is the tease? Like, why is y'all on my back? Like, let me go be free. And I understand as parents how that feels. I feel so bad for Dr. Daddy Damon and Heavenly because Heavenly talking about come run the doggone beauty store. That girl don't want to run no goddamn beauty store, Heavenly. But they get into the confessional and Dr. Daddy Damon started shedding a tear because that's his baby girl. Oh, Dr. Daddy Damon. Heavenly, give him a little cooch. Now, on one season you said it was a little dry. Go ahead on, lube it up and give it to Dr. Daddy Damon so he could feel a little better. His baby girl going off to college. Heavenly, take care of your man. Let's move on. So now Dr. Eugene take the boys out to go get some shoes for school. He said he want to spend more time with his boys like his daddy did for him. His daddy was a police lieutenant, a prison lieutenant, and they always seem to spend time. So he want to do that for his boys. So he was like, y'all have anything y'all want to talk about? We've been talking about the birds and the bees. And y'all, listen, I am here for them talking to their boys about it. But he said, any questions that y'all might have that we didn't discuss with your mama. Now, one of the boys said that what they asked, where do periods come from? And let me just say this. When Dr. Damon, Lord, Daddy's still on my mind. Sorry, Dr. Heavenly. But no, when Eugene was basically explaining it to them, talking about the uteral lining and, menses and da-da-da-da-da, the boys were looking a little perplexed, but it was so medical the way he described it. It was so medical. It's so much more than what he said. But to give a brief synopsis, I'm with Dr. Eugene. He said, I explained it better than Toya crazy ass would have. Because Toya would have said, oh yeah, what happened is when you get a girl pregnant or when you don't get a girl pregnant, her eggs just break down and next thing you know, she bleeding like a shotgun victim. That's what I feel like, Toya would have said. So shout out to Dr. Eugene for having a politically correct response because we all know Toya ain't fit for that type of conversation, even though she the woman. Let's move on. So now it's the day of the Bachelor and Bachelorette parties and Cecil is looking at Simone like, bitch, ain't you getting up out of here? The men gonna be arriving soon. We got some shit going on. We don't need you here. But she said, I'ma go. Cecil, she said, but I don't want you to get into too much. Now, Cecil said he nervous about strippers since they went to Mexico. And we all know some of these niggas can't be trusted. But anyway, so at the thing, Phaedra and Toya is setting up. They got some men's with oil on their bodies and swimming trunks at the door with Playboy ties on to greet the girls. And I say, I don't like it. I ain't gonna lie. You should have put them in some Speedos at this point so we could see the print. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the girls start arriving. We got Dr. Jackie. We got Heavenly arriving. Heavenly is running around talking about I'm a married woman. You young enough to be my son and all of this and all of that. But I believe Heavenly is a closet freak and I'm here for it, Dr. Heavenly. You one of my girls. I like you, Dr. Heavenly. But Dr. Heavenly comes in trying to be all sedity-like and all of that. And we the people is saying, girl, go lay down, Dr. Heavenly. Dr. Heavenly getting her confessional and said, this the type of freaky ass shit Toya in them be doing, because I am a Christian woman. So I don't really understand the dynamic, but I'm here for it. And my legs is out and my coochie is ready to go. That's what I got from it. I'm paraphrasing. That's not what she said. That's just how I feel about what Dr. Heavenly said when she got in the confessional. Shout out to Dr. Heavenly. I like Dr. Heavenly though. But anyway, Phaedra tells the girls we getting massages. This is not about sex. This is about pampering. And I'm saying, well, why are these hoes naked? Okay. But I'm here for it, Phaedra. You know what I'm saying? But she said, I want y'all to have a good time. She said, y'all lay back and let these men rub all over your married bodies. Because Phaedra's not married. She's regular and ready to go. Hot and ready like a Little Caesar's pizza. Now, while that's going on, Dr. Eugene and Cecil is toasting to a great night out. Cecil done spent Simone money on giving Dr. Eugene this bachelor party, and I feel at this point Dr. Simone should have been there if she gonna foot the bill. That's just how I feel, on Cecil's side. But I don't know that to be true. I'm just guessing, But they happy for this party. They say it's about to be lit. They both had bachelor parties. One of them said the strip club named something different now. And the other one said when he went, you had to bring your own money and your own bottle or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, so in arrives Dr. G. He's so excited that he says, I'm back in the game, and he so happy to just say he married. He didn't realize that, Negro, you not in the game, you out the game, nigga. But I think what Cecil was trying to say is, not Cecil, Eugene, not Eugene. Dr. G was trying to say is he just want to be married, and he's just so happy to be back in the married club. He want to be miserable like you niggas. You know what I'm saying? So now they get in a confessional. And Toya is trying to give Eugene some shit. Girl, Toya, go lay down. I feel like you have more of a chance doing something crazy than Dr. Eugene. Let Dr. Eugene talk about his old strip club days and talking about how he helping the young girls go to college and get Negro college funds and all of that. Leave him alone. So anyways, the boys are ready. The boys are ready to go. Dr. Eugene said, not Eugene. Damn, it's too many doctors. Dr. G said it's about to be a lituation. He can't wait to get up in there. He gonna try not to get up in no drawers, but he said, the way his little Petey whacker work, he don't know what's gonna happen. It just basically depends on the Peter whacker. The Peter whacker got a mind of his own. He followed the Peter whacker. And I'm just saying, Negro, please. And then look at Curtis. Curtis was supposed to be faithful. Curtis, I swear on everything I love, if you get your big tall ass, you jolly green giant looking ass nigga on this bus and you get to doing something inappropriate, I'm calling up to the doctor's office over there by Dr. Jackie my goddamn self. Leave this nigga, Dr. Jackie, if he get to acting crazy. Let that nigga go, please. This nigga is on thin ice and the ice is already cracked. Not doctor, because he ain't no doctor. Cecil, not Cecil. Who it is? Curtis. There's an old saying you are on your last straw. Well, imagine having one straw and no cup. I don't know what that means, but Curtis, we watching your dog ass. Do you hear me? Tread light, Curtis. Let's move on. Now, Dr. G and Sweet Tea is in their confessional, and Dr. G said this is about to be the best party ever. He ready to stick his lapita whacker in anything that moves. And Sweet Tea is over there acting like she ain't doing no tripping, but girl, I know you tripping. Don't worry about it, fat. They said, I didn't say it, but they said his pita whacker is real small. It's giving Vienna sausage. So I don't think you really got much to worry about, but he is a doctor. Now look at Curtis. Bitch. Dr. Jackie, when do you want to ride? At dawn or right now? Because I don't trust no goddamn Curtis. Look at Curtis. Bitch. Why did you let him go, Dr. Jackie? He should be on house arrest. Why are you letting Dr. Curtis, not doctor, because he ain't no doctor. Why is you letting Curtis go out there? Get Curtis off of here before I get mad like he my husband. So now Sweet Tea, her sister, and probably some girl from her support group to marry old nickels done arrived to the party. Everybody is happy. Here comes the bride, all dressed in white. That's what they said, and they throwing rice and all of that. She comes into the party. All the girls are excited to see her. And immediately she's swept away off her feet by a nigga who looked like his knees was buckling like a seatbelt. Let me just say this. Sir, put this woman down. You don't even know her husband. Even though he can't fight and you probably could beat him up. Put this woman down. That is somebody's future wife, sir. Put this lady down. She too big for you anyway. She look like she weigh more than you, sir. Put her down, please. You know what I love about Dr. Daddy Damon? He'd rather tangle and twist with a blow-up doll than to cheat on his woman. Girl, Dr. Heavenly, bitch, if you ever leave Dr. Daddy Damon, girl, you better, when they said till death do us part, bitch, you better mean it. Because when I tell you Dr. Zeddy Damon is giving Zeddy with a Z, girl. Moving on. So anyway, she gets a call, Sweet Tea, from the planner that they said is Phaedra friend who be scamming people. I don't know. But the man said since we had to change venues at the last minute, girl, the people want an extra $13,000, $14,000. And I'm with all the girls. Girl, cancel the whole wedding. Throw the whole wedding away, bitch. Meet me at the Justice of the Peace in the morning. I'm not paying all of that. Girl, is you crazy? Girl, what is you saying? Girl, please. But anyway, over there, her sister tries to intervene to help her, and Sweet Tea, being all flustered, ends up getting into it with her sister. Now, let me just say this sister, Sweet Tea. I think her name Kamara, I don't know. Sweet Tea sister, the girl is flustered. She ain't never been under no type of stress. Let her be, please. I get it, you trying to help, but I feel like at this point, just let her deal with what she got to deal with, you know. But anyway, on the flip side, them niggas is heading to the strip club. Oh, yes, the bus was just the appetizer, bitch. Be prepared for the main entree. Now, very few photos I can show from this because I don't want YouTube to strike me down to the ground. But ultimately, they said the party was a lituation. Do you hear me? That's what they said. Now, in the confessional, Dr. Jackie is telling Curtis, she said, Curtis, you know I don't play with you. If you go out there playing, acting a fool, Curtis, I will basically, do something really bad to your hands. You won't have them no more. And Curtis said, oh, Dr. Jackie, you ain't got nothing to worry about. And I said, shit. Bitch, if she ain't got nothing to worry about, then it ain't raining outside. Anyway, so now, Dr. Eugene, being the lame ass nooker that he is, gets a lap dance and tries to invite the stripper to his wedding. I said, Dr. Eugene. Not Dr. Eugene, Dr. G. What is you doing, Dr. G? Now, Dr. Eugene is trying to talk the nigga off the ledge. Dr. Eugene is like, look, my nigga. What you cannot do is invite a stripper to your wedding. And Dr. G feels like, nigga, I paid for it. I can invite all the strippers to my wedding if that's what I want to do. But Dr. Eugene is like, that's not how that work, bro. Don't even do it, bro. You trying to be the votes for y'all even get down to the altar, girl. Leave that alone. Leave these whores alone. They don't want to come to your wedding. They want to crash your wedding. Leave the whores at the door. Okay? So anyway, back at the bridal shower, sisters make up. Sweet Tea and Sweet Key makes up. She said, I'm sorry, sister. I'm stressed out. I told my nigga, talking about Dr. G, that I was going to be a superwoman. And it turns out, girl, I am not even a girl, let alone a woman. So I got to figure this shit out. They want more money. If I ask this nigga, I'm going to have to do something strange for a piece of change. And I ain't got no time. Now, back at the table, Dr. Heavenly over there being messy, talking about, see, y'all ain't even asked the girl. That girl not ready to get married. She told me he was controlling. She told me he this, that, and the third. And Simone was like, well, how you know? Did she really say that? She said, bitch, I'm trying to tell you, I was out drinking with the whole the other day. She not ready for marriage. The bitch don't know what she want to do with her life. Dr. G is still over there being aggressive and all of that and controlling. Now, Dr. Simone said, now that's a messy bitch. See that, Heavenly? Oh, that's a messy, dirty bitch. Do you hear me? Why would you wait 2 days before that lady wedding to come drop some shit like that? Dr. Simone said, that's a dirty bitch. Talking about Heavenly. She said, yeah, that's a dirty bitch. And I said, yeah, she is, but at the end of the day, I'm with Dr. Heavenly. At least I said something so y'all won't put it back on me. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, Phaedra got a phone call or a text, and guess who at the door? Miss Squad. She got it at the door, and here comes Phaedra. I say, now this is the classic Phaedra we need. Messy, dirty, low down Phaedra. Shout out to Phaedra. So now she comes in with Quad. Quad comes in, hey to the girls. And everybody looked like a deer caught in headlights because they could not believe the ex-bitch is over here celebrating the new bitch. And I'm sitting over here saying the same thing. What is going on? This don't even make no sense to me. This is just me. Now, Simone is over there looking perplexed. Sweet Tea is looking perplexed. Everybody trying to see how in the hell did Miss Quad get to the bachelor party? Now, my problem with you, Miss Sweet Tea, is instead of you saying that, you tried to play it off for the cameras and for shits and giggles. And that part I didn't like, I really didn't like it. And this is where I have to give my props to Toya, because Toya was the realest bitch in this whole goddamn room. Do you hear me? But anyway, So Quad gives her a hug and was like, hey, girl, I know, they said that I was hating on you and they said I wanted your nigga back and they said I could take your nigga from you if I wanted to, but I just wanted you to know that's not true-ish. I'm not going to take your nigga, bitch. You can have him. Thank you for taking him off my hands. Now I can sleep better. Now, all of a sudden, Heavenly is so, Heavenly with that messy laugh. It's not that she was glad to see Quiet. She just knows some shit is about to pop off. And this is why I fucks with Heavenly. Do you hear me? Heavenly. And she over there acting a fool. And Toya said, Heavenly, bitch, go lay down. You're not even friends with Quiet. Now that's your friend, bitch. What is you saying? And Heavenly was like, oh no, I just hadn't seen her in a while. And Toya was like, girl, please, bitch. You don't even fuck with Quiet like that. Can we talk? Now, Toya feels some type of way because she's like, how in the hell does Miss Quiet get in here? Who invited Miss Quiet? Because I know I didn't. Girl, why are you here, Ike? Why are you here? That's what Toya was over there saying. And Quiet is over there acting like she don't know what's going on. She don't understand the tension. Now, boom. She sits down next to Sweet Tea and was like, hey, girl, I just wanted you to know I buy nice gifts. This is sex fifth or something like that where the white people be, where the clear people be shopping. So this is good gifts. But I also wanted you to know there's no ill intention, no ill will. I just want you to know I'm on your side, like 6 on your side, Now, Sweet Tea gets her fake ass in the confessional. Was like, now I have to smile through this too. And I'm saying, girl, you know what, bitch? If you want to smile through it, then give you a Kodak smile, bitch. Because there's no way. Why are you in the confessional telling that to us? You should have had that whole summons out of the doggone party. You had niggas there make them bodyguards and kick her ass out. So now they sitting down at the table or at the couch and Toya was like, nah, bitch, this some old fake ass shit and I got to see what I got to see. Toya said, bitch, I don't like this. Sweet Tea, how the hell you gonna sit next to this hoe and act all chummy when we was bringing this hoe up at the engagement party, it was a problem. Now all of a sudden you want to sit next to the bitch? Girl, stop the cap. What is going on? You don't fuck with no Quiet and Quiet don't fuck with you. I'm not here for it. Why is you sitting up here being like a fake ass hoe? And Sweet Tea was like, well, it really wasn't like that. And Toya was like, bitch, please. Bitch, you went in on me, Simone, and Jackie behind mentioning this bitch. Now, all of a sudden, the bitch could pull up to your bachelorette party? And she was like, well, you don't understand. That was my engagement party. And Toya was like, and bitch, what the fuck is this? If that was the engagement party, bitch, we at the bachelorette party. Make it make sense, bachelorette. Make it make sense. So now, Sweet Tea have to explain this to Quiet. She was like, well, Quiet, let me just say this. It wasn't like that. It's just that, I was in your old house, the old new house for me. She said, and when they kept bringing you up in the old new house, that kind of made me feel away because I could still see, your stuff that you left, your presents and all of that. You still got your perfumes and all of that up there. So that kind of made me feel away. Now, Toya's over there saying, bitch, I know you fucking lying to me. Toya was like, girl, you lame as a motherfucker. Girl, just say what you got to say. That hoe should not be here. I don't know why she here, Ike. And at this point, y'all need to get on up out of here. Yeah, Quiet. It's time for you to go ahead on and go. She said, because Sweet Tea, if you act like you cool with this bitch, even though you not, we gonna have a problem. So she said, Sweet Tea, tell that hoe to leave. And look at Quiet was like, well, I didn't come in on that type of bullshit and on that type of time. So I don't understand why y'all trying to make me go, and I understand, Sweet Tea, that you trying to explain to me why you kissing my ass, even though I was your nigga first love and all of that. But Toya was like, cut all that ugly ass shit. And look at Simone. Well, how have you been, Quiet? Quiet. How have you been? And Toya was like, oh, Dr. Simone, shut your ugly ass up. You don't give a fuck how that hoe been. You don't care about no Quiet. What y'all not about to do is be fake. And I'm here for Toya. Toya, I am here for you because Toya the only one make it make sense. Toya said, bitch, I'm not about to do this fake ass shit. Y'all hoes want to sit up here and act like y'all old Toya, Quiet. Bitch, y'all don't give a fuck about no Quiet. Bitch, y'all wasn't even worried about Quiet. What we not about to do is this. And at this point, like I said before, Phaedra, gather your keys, grab your purse, grab your jacket off the work and get Quiet up out of here. So Quiet jumps up and was like, Sweet Tea, do you really want me to leave? Tell the truth. Don't lie. Because I know this whole over here trying to, drag you. But do you really want me to leave? And Sweet Tea was like, I think at this point, it might be the best for you to go ahead on and get up out of here, fat. And so Quad says, you know what? I'd have been kicked out of better places and out of better old new houses, bitch. I'm out of here. Now, let me just say this. I'm with Toya. Quad get in the confessional throwing shade, talking about, I guess some things have changed, and she get the coughing like she got the Rona and all of that. Girl, let me say this. The way my pride works, Quad, even if production wanted me there, even if Phaedra asked me to come, I couldn't do it, fat. I'm sorry. The way my internal pride works, I couldn't do it. So the fact that you showed up was really crazy to me. And I don't particularly like it. And neither does Toya, because Toya said Phaedra used a messy, dirty, low-down bitch. Whatever they said you did over there on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, bitch, you did that shit because you just did it over here. But that was the end of the episode because Toya said she getting up out of there. What do y'all think about this, girl? Is Quad wrong for showing up? Because Quad got on Twitter and said, bitch, I was at work, ho. I wasn't just showing up to nobody's shit. That's what they said I needed to do. So I did what I needed to do to collect my check. And she also said that Toya's just trying to ice her out the group. Toya want her out the group, girl. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with the group, but I do know Toya is the realest bitch in this whole group. Said what I said. But y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow me on all of the platforms, fat. And I see y'all hoes later. Bye.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo dog time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.